Heather here with Palm Beach Therapy and Fitness Providers. Today I'm going to be doing a full body sculpt class for you. We will be using the chair as an accessory and a tool, so if you do grab hold of a chair, please make sure it's on a nice, secure, and sturdy surface so that it doesn't slide away from you. Maybe a yoga mat underneath is a good option. I also have a set of free weights here. If you have access to those, great. If not, water bottles or cans work just as good. I'm also using a nice squishy ball. If you have one of these, awesome. If not, maybe like a pillow will work fine, or something with a soft surface that you can kind of apply a little pressure to. Obviously have your water handy. We'll be doing like kind of circuits, so I'll give you water breaks in between. Let's go ahead and we're going to start just very briefly facing the back of the chair. Notice how I'm giving myself a good 3 or so feet from the rear of the chair. Deep breath in, reach your arms all the way up towards the ceiling, lengthening the side bodies. Notice my palms facing each other. And using that inhale to lengthen through the spine. You're going to exhale, halfway fold. My hands are going to come to the top of the chair. Relaxing my head and neck, my gaze is down, and I'm pushing my hips backwards. You can keep your legs straight or have a softness to your knees just to kind of warm up those hamstrings. If you're ready to rock, we're going to straighten out those legs. Circulating your breath, and even though my feet are flat to the floor, I'm really keeping my toes light and my heels are what's grounded. Go ahead and soften just that right knee. Leave the left leg straight for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Straighten out the right and soften the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Re-straighten out both legs. Taking another moment here. And then soften both knees, tucking your tailbone forward. Notice how I'm rounding the small of my back, pulling my belly button in, relaxing my head and neck, and I'm going to gently roll myself back up to standing. I'm now standing at an angle with my shoulders back, my belly button pulled in. Take a big step forward with that right foot. Wiggle that left foot further back behind you, keeping your shoulders back, then your belly button tight. We're going to keep that left heel down and just bend that right knee. Getting a nice calf stretch on the left. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Straighten out the right leg. So now both my legs are straight. Hands are still to the top of the chair. Shoulders away from the ears. Nice flat spine. We're going to hinge at the hips. Guiding the chest down towards the top of that chair. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Soften that right knee first, and then step that left foot forward to meet the right. You could shake out the right leg. And then we're going to switch. So we're going to bring that right leg back. The left foot is forward. And just as we did before, we're going to start by stretching out the right calf, keeping that right heel down and flat to the floor, shoulders back. And deepening that bend through the left knee. It's going to increase that stretch on the right. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Re-straighten the left leg. So again, both legs are straight, shoulders are back, belly pulled in. We're going to bend the elbows, hinging forward over that left leg. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Soften that left knee first. Step that right foot forward to meet the left, and we're going to just shake out both legs. I'm going to turn and face you, disregarding the chair, keeping my feet about hip width apart for now. I'm going to inhale, bring my arms back up towards the ceiling, interlace my fingers, flip my palms, and just give them a little bit of a wiggle. And then we're going to circulate. Keeping the body tall and long. 3, opposite direction. 2, stay long, last one. And 3, back up, separating the palms, softening those knees, lengthen, and then fold all the way forward. Hands to the top of the ankles or the toes, or directly to the floor if you can get there. relax that head, let it hang like a bowling ball. Our knees are still slightly softened here. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Bend the knees just a touch more and slowly roll yourself back on up to standing. One vertebrae at a time, creating space between each vertebrae. Ooh, get that good stretch, saving the shoulders, the neck, and head for last until we're all the way up. Once you're up, you can roll those shoulders back down and into the body. I'm going to separate my feet. So now I'm wider than the width of my hips with my feet. My toes are slightly turned out. I'm just going to bend my right knee. So I'm going to bend, come back up. I'm driving through my heel, keeping my right toes light. 3, 4, hips back. 5, 6, 2 more. 7, last one. And 8, good. Shimmy out those knees, taking a breath. We're going to switch. So we're bending that left knee, keeping that right leg straight. Shoulders back, belly in, bend. 1, 2, pushing through that left heel. 3, 4, 5, last 3. 6, 7, last one. And 8, good. I'm keeping my legs wide, just making sure we're nice and in alignment here. Bringing my arms out wide, so arms are out to a T. I'm going to bring my right hand to my left toe, left to my right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, last 2. 7, 7, 8, and 8. All the way back up. Bring those arms back up towards the ceiling. Open them back up and then swan dive forward. So maybe your hands come to the floor, maybe the fingertips. If neither, hands to the ankles or even the shins is more than okay. You just want to keep that head relaxed, keeping your toes light and your heels grounded. Breathing for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Soften the knees and slowly bring yourself back up to standing. Nice and slow. So we're all the way up, rolling those shoulders back and into the body. You can heel toe your feet closer together. Give them a little bit of a shake. Just a couple more stretches before we start our first circuit. I'm going to bring my left hand to the top of the chair. My feet are within hip width apart. Inhale, right arm all the way up towards the ceiling, lengthen, and then reach it over towards the left. I'm opening up the right side of my body. I can look down or up at the ceiling. Either way, breathing for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, come all the way up, and just bring that right arm across the body. Left hand's going to hug it in. Circulating the breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, re-release those arms back out and lower them down. I'm going to switch. Without moving my chair, I now have my right hand to the top of the chair. My left side is exposed. I'm going to deep breath, bring that arm all the way up towards the ceiling, lengthening through that side body. Guide it over towards the right. Remember, pick your gaze here, be it up or down. Just circulate the breath. 3, 2, and 1. Inhale to come all the way up. And then we're just going to guide that left arm across to the body, just as we did before. This time we have right hand hugging it in. So getting that nice stretch throughout the left tricep. Breathe. 3, 2, and 1. We release both arms back out and and lower them down. Just shrug out those shoulders. Okay, so I'm gonna grab hold of my chair. Notice I have my set of weights and my squishy ball right on the seat of the chair, just so that everything is nice and accessible. Grab hold of your water, grab a sip if you need it. Okay. So I have both my hands to the top of the chair. You can keep them there or use one or use none, that's up to you. I'll demonstrate with both my hands there just for a little support. I have my feet about hip width apart. I'm just going to come into a basic squat, coming down and getting a squeeze. So I'm going down and squeeze. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 5, light toes. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, shake out those legs. Okay, keeping both my hands to the top of the chair, I'm going to plant my left foot. Keep that left knee kind of soft. I'm going to bend the right knee. Take that right knee out to the right, kick, back down, and kick. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 3, 2, and 1. Lower it down, shimmy out those knees, take a breath. Should be burning those adductors at the outer part of the glutes and thighs. Soften that right knee. Now we're going to work with the left. Bending that left knee out to the left. Up, kick, and down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good job. All the way back up. Shake out those legs. Grab hold of your ball. So disregarding the chair for now, go ahead and position your feet to about hip width apart. Holding onto the ball. I'm going to come into a squat. Bring it up. Push it up. Back down. 1, 2, 3, light toes. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, and 15. Good. Shake out the legs, circulate the breath. In the nose, out the mouth. Okay, bringing my feet back to within hip width apart. I'm going to bring that ball up towards the ceiling, and I'm going to go over the knee, alternating which knee. So I'll go over the right, over the left, over the right, over the left. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, one more, and 15. Good job. Shake it out. Deep breaths. Okay, now I'm going a little wider again with the feet. Just beyond the width of my hips is fine. Notice my knees are soft. Holding onto the sides of the ball, I'm going to go from my left right to about the outer knee. Swing it up towards the right. 1, 2. Get that rotation. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, got to switch sides. So coming down towards the outside of the right, swing it up towards the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 2, 1, and 2, good job, shake it out. Bring those feet a little closer together. Last exercise of this circuit. So I have narrow stance with my feet are within the width of my hips. I'm gonna come into a soft squat, bring my ball underneath, come up and tap. Come down and tap. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Beautiful. Rest that ball back to the seat of the chair. Giving yourself a few breaths or grabbing some water if you need it. Okay. So we're going to go through that circuit one more time. So no weight, no added weight just yet. We're coming back to the back of the chair. Feet are back to about hip width apart. You could have one hand, both hands, or no hands to the top of the chair. Maybe you want to challenge yourself a little bit and do it with no assistance. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 5, light toes, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, shake out those legs. In the nose, out the mouth. Okay, we're gonna go for kind of a variation of a fire hydrant, it's called. So we have both our hands to the back of the chair, planting that left foot, keeping that left knee soft. We're gonna bend the right, keep those shoulders back, right knee out to the side, kick, back down. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Lower it down, shimmy out the knees. Deep breath. Loving that burn. We're going to switch. Soften that right knee, bend that left. Shoulders back, belly in. Let's go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Lower it down, shake it on out, give yourself a breath. Grab hold of your squishy ball or pillow, depending on what you're using. Okay, we're gonna go wider with those feet again, so just about hip width or just past hip width. Hanging that ball out in front, we're gonna squat, curl it up, push it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, try to lean back. 9, 10, 11, 12, last 3. 1, 2, and 3. Good. Bring them closer together. Nice deep breath. Okay, so we're out hip width apart or just within. Bringing that ball up overhead. We're going to go over the knee, alternating knees. So we're going to start right, then left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good, breathe. Nice deep breath. Okay, I'm bringing myself forward just a bit. My feet are beyond hip width apart. I have my wood choppers. So hanging onto the ball again. Remember, I'm going to soften my left knee. Come to the outside of my left knee or thigh-ish area. Belly in. We're going to swing it up, rotating towards the right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, one more, and 12. Good, back to center, breathe it out. Keep that core nice and tight. We're going to switch balls to the outside of that right knee or thigh, swinging it up towards the left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 2. 1 and 2. Good job, guys. Looking good. Bring those feet closer together. So within hip width apart now. I'm going to move my ball to the left. Doesn't really matter. My OCD though, I did it in the right first round. Either way, knees are soft. We're going to come underneath, tap, tap up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Great job, guys. Round 2 is done. Take a little water rest. Breathe in. My chair. This is a chair sculpt after all. So I'm coming to the back. I'm going to keep my hands there. Again, that's always an option. So if you want to do no hands, that's more than okay. I'm going to keep my left foot planted. I'm going to step back for a reverse lunge with just my right leg. So I come back, come to center, back and center. 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Pushing through my left heel to come up. 11, 12. Last 3. 1, 2, and 3. Good job. Shimmy your mouth. Deep breath. We got a left leg, so we got to switch. Keeping that right foot down. Keep that right knee soft. We're going to step back with the left this time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, Good job. Shake out those legs. Okay. I'm going to grab hold of a single weight. My right weight is in my right hand. I'm going to have my left hand to the side of the chair, or the top of the chair, extending my right leg out to the right arm's coming up towards the ceiling. I'm going to crunch, bringing my right elbow to my right knee, coming together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good. Stepping away from the chair, I'm going to keep that right weight in the right hand. So I'm not switching sides just yet. I'm going to bring both hands up to mid-chest, keeping that weight in the right. Soft knees. I'm going to cross punch right hand towards left. Cross 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good. Grab that weight now in the left hand. We're going to switch sides. So now my right hand is to the top of the chair. Left leg is extended to the left. Left arm is up. Bring left elbow to left knee. We got 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I'm just going to turn forward so you can see me, keeping that weight in the left hand. Soft knees, hands up, cross punching left towards right. Belly in, cross 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Bring it back to center. Grab hold of that second weight. We now got both weights in hand. Stepping away from the chair. Okay, so I'm going to keep my feet about hip width apart. I'm going to have the weights in front of my body. I'm going to demonstrate sideways so you can see the form. So keeping my toes nice and light, I'm going to hinge forward. Notice I'm pushing my hips back. My back is nice and flat, driving through the heels to come up. Forward raise, lateral raise. Back down. Coming up. Forward and lateral. We'll say that's 1. Forward and lateral. That's 2. Forward, lateral. That's 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. And 15. Good job. Okay. I'm going to stay right in the same position so you can see form for the next exercise. We're going to do a dual tricep extension. So keeping both weights in hand, we're lowering that chest down to the floor. Again, notice my back is nice and flat. I'm not hanging out like this. None of this. Roll those shoulders back. Pull your belly button in. Keep those elbows up. Extend and forward. Extend and forward. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Keep going. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Come all the way up. Good job. Shake out those arms. One more exercise of this circuit. I'm going to go into a sumo position with my feet. So again, my feet are wider than the width of my hips. My heels are in, my toes are slightly turned out. I'm gonna have my weights hanging out in front with the palms facing my body. I'm gonna come into a sumo squat, flick it up, press it up, back down. Flick and press. 1, 2, knees out wide. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, almost there. 12, 13, 14, and 15. Beautiful. Drop those weights, give yourself a rest. Lots of multitasking. Grab some water. Okay. Okay, give a second, circulating the breath, let your heart rate come back down. We do get to repeat that circuit one more time. Get another full body, really kind of targeting every muscle group here. So just as we did before, we're going to start with your hands to the top of the chair if you'd like, or not. But we got those reverse lunges. So it's isolating, we're going to start with the right, stepping back to center. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. String them out. Deep breath. We're going to plant that right leg now. Keep that right knee soft. Stepping back with the left. Big step. And up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, last 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good, shake them out. Deep breath. Grab and hold of that single weight, starting off with it in the right hand. Left hand's to the top of the chair. Right leg is extended out to the right. Right arm is up. Gonna bring elbow and knee together. We got 15 reps. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Shake it on out. Take a step from your chair, keeping that weight in the right hand. Remember, we got the feet about hip width apart. Soft knees, relaxed stance. Bring those hands up. Cross punch right towards left. Cross. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Good, we gotta switch. Bring that weight off to the left. Right hand to the top of the chair if you're using that support. Left leg off to the left. Left arm is up. Left elbow to left knee. 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Spin it around so you can see me. Feet hip width apart. Soft knees, hands up. Punching towards the right, belly in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, Great, grab hold of that second weight. Back to some multitasking. So bring those feet to about hip width apart or just within hip width apart is fine. Remember, we want to keep our toes nice and light throughout this entire exercise, really focusing on pushing through those heels to come up. That's what will engage our hamstrings and our glutes. Keeping the palms facing the body, I'm going to hinge forward. My knees are slightly soft, my shoulders are back, my belly is pulled in. Push the heels to come up. We have a frontal raise and a lateral raise. That counts as 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 4 more. 12. 13. 14. Last one. And 15. Good job. Take a breath. We're going to go right into those triceps, so hinging forward, belly is in, shoulders back, nice flat back, engage those muscles. We're going to lift those elbows up, keep them still, extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, keep going, 3, 2, and 1. So all the way up. Shimmy them out. Okay, come into that sumo stance. Nice deep breath. Last exercise of this circuit. This one is our 3-in-1 also. So we're gonna have palms facing the body in front, wide stance with the feet, turn those toes out just slightly. Come into our sumo squat, flick it up, press it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, last 3, 1, 2, and 3. Good job, guys. All right, leaving those weights off to the seat of the chair. Grabbing yourself another sip of water if you need it. We'll change up the next circuit. Okay. So I am going to spin my chair around. I am going to also move my ball. Okay. So I'm going to take a seat on my chair. Notice how my booty is towards the front part of the chair. I'm also going to take these weights and I'm going to place them to the top of my shoulders. Hands are going to stay there right on the front of the weights just to keep them in place. Position your feet to about hip width apart. And we're going to stand up. We're going to do what's called a good morning. So it's that same position or that same motion with a deadlift. Pushing the hips back, driving through the heels. I'm going to come back down. I'm going to sit. I'm going to stand. I'm going to hinge. Sit, stand, and hinge. We'll say that's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. take both my weights actually, and I'm going to put them in my right hand. You can take both your weights and do the same, or just one weight is fine. I'm now facing the seat of my chair. I have my right foot back, my left foot forward, and my left hand to the top of the chair. So I'm going to come in for a classic single row, or bent over row. So I'm hinging forward, allowing that weight to fully hang. Shoulder is back, belly button is pulled in. Just pull it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. I'm going to stand all the way up, keeping both my weights in that right hand. I'm just going to turn and face you, feet hip width apart. Bring my left hand up toward my skull. So not necessarily to touch, but in that area. Notice how I tuck my tailbone forward. So very important, tailbone is sticking out. I'm going to tuck the tailbone forward. It'll force my belly button to come in towards my spine. Maintaining that posture, I'm going to dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Great, switch those weights into the left hand now. We're going to come back to that single arm row, switching sides. So right foot forward, left foot is back. Let those weights hang, belly in, shoulders back, pull them up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15, all the way up. Keep those weights in the left, just as we did before. We're going to tuck that tailbone forward. So this is relaxed, tailbone is kind of tooched. We're going to tuck it forward, pulling that belly button in, right hand up towards the skull. We got those dips, working the obliques. Come down and up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Great. Okay, bring those weights into both hands now. Bring those elbows in. Those palms are facing out. I'm going to come in for a bicep curl. Then I'm going to flip it and reverse it. Flip. Flip. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Great, we're going to come back to the chair. I'm just going to place my weights to the back part of the chair just so that I can grab them when we come back to repeat. Okay, lastly, I'm taking a seat back onto the chair. Again, notice my booty is all the way forward. Once I'm in position, I'm going to lean back, and I'm going to grip either the back or the seat of the chair. That's up to you, your shoulders, and the chair. So we're leaning back, pull that belly button in. I'm going to lift my feet up off the floor, working the lower part of our abdomen. Coming up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Keep going. 15, and 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, plant those feet. Just open and close the knees. Taking a nice deep breath. We're nearing the end, guys. You're doing great. Before we go ahead and repeat that little circuit one more time, just position yourself comfortable on your chair with your feet flat to the floor. Take press your feet into the floor, rolling yourself back up. Ooh, until we're all the way up, shoulders are back. Go ahead, grab hold of those weights. We'll make it through this little circuit one more time. So go ahead and place those weights to the tops of the shoulders. You should be in about your appropriate position with your bum to the chair. Feet about hip width apart. Belly is pulled in. We're going to stand up. We're going to hinge. Take another seat. Up. Hinge. And sit. That's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. Light toes. I know it's burning. 13. 14. And 15. Woo! Shake them on out. Release those weights. Remember, you could use both in the right hand or just one. It's up to you. We're facing the seat of the chair again. I'm going to step my right foot back. Weights are going to hang. Left foot is forward. Left hand is to the seat of the chair. Keep that shoulder back, belly pulled in. Pull up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Beautiful. Bring yourself all the way up to standing, keeping those weights in the right hand. Remember, we do that tailbone tuck, really important for any core workout, just to get that optimum engagement. Tucking that tailbone in, pulling that belly button in towards the spine, feet about hip width apart, left arm is up, we're gonna dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Beautiful. Go ahead and switch those weights into the left. We're going to go back to that single arm bend over row. So that right hand's to the seat of the chair, right foot forward, left foot is back. Let those weights hang. Shoulders away from the ears. Pull it on up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Bring it all the way up. Keeping those weights right where they're at. Just tuck that tailbone forward, pulling the belly button in. Right hand is up. We're going to dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, and 15. Good job, guys. Separate those weights. Weight in each hand, elbows are in, palms are out. We have that curl to a reverse curl. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, chair. Not gonna need those. Take a seat. Okay. Getting ready to work the lower part of our abdomen. Make sure your booty is all the way towards the front of your chair. Lean back. You should feel that engagement in the core. Grabbing the back or the base of your chair. Up to you. Belly is in, shoulders back. Let's do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Good job, guys. Woo. Take a deep breath. Let that heart rate come back down. Grab yourself a sip of water if you need it. Okay. Go ahead, take a seat. Not quite sitting all the way back though. Keep that booty forward. And we're going to separate the feet a little bit wider than the legs of the chair, which should be just a touch wider than the width of your hips. Deep breath in, bring the arms all the way up. Bring that gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, lower the arms down. This time, inhale, bring those arms up. This time, tap, open, and we're going to swan dive forward. You can even use the elbows into the knees to kind of open up the knees a little bit. Allow the head to hang like a bowling ball. Liberate the spine. 3, 2, 1. Grounding the feet. Bring your hands to the top of the thighs. And just gently push into the thighs, guiding yourself back up to seated. Saving the head for last till we're all the way up. I'm going to heel toe my feet a little closer together. And I'm going to extend through my right leg. Notice my toes are up, so my foot is flexed. Again, bringing those arms up towards the ceiling, lengthening as we hinge and fold forward just over that right leg. So you could stay here folded forward, or you could bring that right leg up. If you have yoga straps handy, this is that's a good option for you here. Can't quite reach your foot. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. For those of you with the leg up, you're going to slowly and controlled, using your muscles to lower the leg back down. We're going to pause folded here. Keeping your left hand down, we're going to extend right arm out to the right. You could stay here or inhale, stacking the shoulders, gazing up towards the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Bring that right hand back down. Taking one last breath. And then rolling yourself back on up to seated. Before we bring that right knee all the way in, you can circulate through the ankle, keeping the shoulders back. And lowering it back down. Open and close. Okay, you probably feel a little crooked, a little out of whack, so let's balance it out. Extend through that left leg. Remember, flexing through the toes. Inhale, bring those arms all the way up. Lengthen as we hinge and fold forward. So everybody's going to start here for a few breaths. Hamstrings should be pretty limber by now. So you can either stay here or inhale, lifting that leg up towards the ceiling. Hands either grip the toes or the ankles, or if you have those yoga straps handy, that's a good extension of the arm. Breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Using that muscular control and engagement, we're going to lower that leg back down until it's back to the floor. We hinge back forward for another breath. Then we leave that right hand down, extend the left arm out to the left. You could stay here or inhale, stack the shoulders, opening up the chest, looking up at the ceiling. 3, maybe you could rotate through the ankle here. And again, lowering it back down. Open and close those knees. Okay, keeping those feet planted, shoulders back, belly pulled in, just to kind of loosen up the knee, or the hips a little bit, excuse me. We're gonna take that right knee up and around, up and around. 3, 4, 5, one more, and 6. We're gonna switch left, up and around. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Planting it down. Inhale, bring those arms all the way up. Deep inhale. Exhale, lower them down. Lowering the chin towards the chest, pushing the shoulders into the body. Then kind of squeezing the shoulder blades together. So you're guiding the shoulders down and pulling the shoulder blades towards one another. Forcing that chest up. Keeping the chin down. You should feel a nice opening sensation throughout the back part of the neck. Relax the shoulders first. Gently raise the head back up to center. Guys, thank you so much for joining me today. You definitely killed it. We targeted every muscle group in today's workout, so hopefully you got a good one. Stay happy, healthy, and hydrated, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.